Hello Darts Nutz, welcome to Darts Review channel. I've got another preview quick look video here, and the reason is because there's so many things getting released now. I just don't have the time to do complete full reviews that quick, so all the reviews will be coming, so I'm just giving you a quick look. And this time it's the October Target Sports Japan drop. Now I've got quite a few things from the previous Target Japan releases, so at some point I'm going to do a video where I'll give you a quick look at all of them, and I will be doing all the full reviews in time. But for now, let's check it out. Right, so I'll have a look in the box and then I'll get everything into a spot where you can see it more closely. So we've got the new Joey wallet, and that is for people who are mainly in competitions, and it's like to hold one set of darts around your neck. And I'll get that out, give you a better look just now. And we've got the Prime Zenith Gen 2 darts, a very nice looking set again, and that's by a player called Ching Ho Tung. I think that's how you say it, and that's got a really nice coating on it. I'll talk a little bit more about that in a second. And then you've got the Cathay Long K-Flex flights. Now these are supposed to be inspired by a stained glass window, and it's got the name Cathay written on the flights there. And I think this is just some extras that have just come with it, but this looks to be like a dart stand, I think. I can find out where the opening is. So I'll probably go with those Charis darts that I have. So I guess that just goes on there. And these obviously go in there, but I'll set that up and then I'll show you it when it's set up. Don't know what this is. It's got like a split in the middle. It's terrible when your eyes start going bad when you get older. Now what is this then? Oh right. They do some funny little things, don't they, the Japanese, and they do like their little trinkets and stuff, but that's quite, it amuses me. Let's have a close look at the items. Right, so the Cathay Long K-Flex Cherish flights. Now these will be available in the number 6 shape, which we also call the small standard, and number 2 standard, and also in the 3 lengths, short, intermediate and medium, and they'll retail for £10.95. so I always think these moulded flights look really nice in the clear colours and what have you, but it just looks even nicer when it's got that little pattern there with a kind of see-through thing. And it did say it was meant to represent like a stained glass window, and you can see the player's name there etched into it. So a very nice looking flight. Let's get a piece of white paper so you can probably see it better there. So that's the Cathay Long Charis K-Flex. Right, so this is the Joey wallet, and this comes in 4 colours. I've got the pink one, but I don't know how well it's coming across as pink on the camera. And a little picture in there giving you some details. It holds 1 set of darts, and on the other side you've got space for your stems of flights and your player cards. It's like I say, like a kind of a tournament one. So instead of having to walk around with your bag or your large darts case, get it open without ripping it, you just put this round your neck and you can hold your 1 set of darts. And let's have a look. It's actually made of leather as well, so rather nice. And what's inside there? It's just the catalogue or the little pamphlet, but it's made of like a soft leather. Actually feels really good. And how much was this? This is £24.95 and it comes in the black, brown, taupe and pink. And you got this little clip here, so you can either clip it into your shirt or whatever, your pocket, I don't know. And then you got the little band there, so that can go around your neck. So that allows you to adjust the length, I guess. And really nice quality. But inside there, it's a soft lining, so can help look after your darts and maybe even clean them as you're pushing them in and out. That's what it says on the info. But there you go. Little elasticated pockets for your stems. And then that one you can put your flights in or your cards or whatever. It's a neat little thing actually. And I think these kind of things are very popular in Japan. I don't know if they use them much in this country, but I don't see why not. If you're playing a competition all day and instead of putting your darts on the table and leaving them there, just wear that around your neck and put them in the pouch. And the name is very apt, Joey, like a kangaroo's pouch. Right, so this is the Prime Series Zenith. As it says on the box there, Prime Series Zenith Gen 2, 90%, 25 gram. And that's the player who's also in this little badge. Now you see me, now you don't. Hello, goodbye. I just think that's ingenious. Simple things that amuse simple minds, you know. So just to give you some info, these are available in 20 gram in soft tip, and you got the measurements there, and in steel tip 23 gram and 25 gram. I'll get them out of the box. So these ones are not in a plastic inlay like it was on the Black Marks. It comes in a dense foam inlay, and you got your little target guarantee and pamphlet underneath, and the little Swiss Point target Japan removal tool, so that's neatly hidden away there. And the blue K-Flex. Now the darts, as you can see, if I can get them out, I've got that blue iridescent colour. Now that's meant to represent a peacock feather with the colours the way it kind of changes colour, and you got a really nice gold on there on the rear section, and then the kind of contrasting silvery ring, and I presume that's the player's signature on the bottom there. A very nice looking dart. Now I'll give you a close look just now, but according to the info that I've read, it's a front weighted style dart, and I don't know much about this player, whether he's meant to be the peacock or something, because it seems to be all over the packaging there, like the peacock feathers. So it must be to do with his nickname or what have you, hence the colours on the barrel. Now that particular part of the barrel is the typical gold PVD that we know of quite a lot, and this one is the DLC, which is the diamond like carbon coating. I'm pretty sure that's what it stands for. And I was reading something about this kind of coating quite recently, and although titanium nitride is quite a durable coating, the DLC coating is even more durable, but it's more expensive to make, and I think it's done like this to get the colours in very fine layers. It's quite interesting how they do it. So it is a more expensive process to apply it, but as you can see, the results when you see it, the way the light glints off it and changes the colour, is pretty amazing really. But it's a really nice feeling dart, so I'll get you a closer look. So as you can see, they're fitted with the gold Swiss Point Nano, and it's, like I said, a front weighted style, front weighted torpedo style, but this section at the very front, it's kind of like a curved shark grip, so it kind of goes smooth that way, but when you push that way you feel some of the bite off the edges of the rings, but it's not like a super grippy sticky kind. But just look at the colours on it. Now you're getting kind of blues, turquoisey colours, bit of purple, kind of a goldy yellows, and that's the whole idea of that coating, to kind of represent that iridescent look that you get on a peacock feather, and very neatly done it is. And then you've got the silvery ring there, which is given a contrast, and then you've got this opposing shark style grip, so it's a cut in both directions, so again you're getting good level of grip there, but it's quite wide spaced, so the way the angles are, it's creating sections where it's fairly close together and fairly wide apart, so it's not as aggressive as it first looks, but there's still a nice bit of traction on it. But it just feels like a really nicely balanced dart as well, from around the midsection, and probably for rear grippers if you like a front weighted style. But a really beautiful looking dart again from Target Japan. They do know how to put these designs together. And there's the little figure, little dart stand that I put together, and I think you just put your darts in like that, and then all these neat little things what the Japanese come out with. But that'll be for the Cathay Long Charis darts, which I have, so I'll keep that. But there you go. I can't stop looking at that now. I think that's a really nice dart. So that's the Target Japan October drop, and I will be doing a full, more detailed review of these. I'm not sure when though, there's so many things to catch up on, and I also have a load of other Target Japan darts to get through, so I'll probably do a quick look video at all the ones that I've been building up over the last number of weeks, and I'm sure there'll be some giveaways coming as well. So I'll see you on the next one. Happy darting.